In today's video, I'm going to show you how to achieve this eyeshadow look using the NYX Utopia eyeshadow palette. So if you have it, take it out. If you don't, that's okay. We can use a different eyeshadow palette. If you're new to my channel, what's up? My name is Ashley. I upload beauty, fashion, and lifestyle videos Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 12 o'clock. So if you're into that content, consider subscribing, and let's get into today's video. Now that I have you all close and personal, let's get started. I always like to start by putting some concealer underneath my brow bone. I just feel like it just works for me better. I don't know. It's just my thing. But I'm going to be using this NARS concealer. This is in the shade Cream Brulee. Speaking of, I haven't had coffee in like a week and I'm going a little crazy. I've been a little MIA due to work and some stuff. This is really hard for me to talk about, but if y'all don't know me, you're probably like, girl, I don't give a about you, like, do your makeup. But for those who do, I just hate having to talk about this, but I have to say it. I tested positive for COVID, and I have no freaking clue how I got it, and I feel like I am pretty careful. I don't really like go out and see people. Sorry, that's my dog. But I got it, and it was scary as hell, but thankfully it was only mild, and I'll continue to talk as we go. But I blended out with my finger. Now let's go ahead and apply some primer. I love to use two different primers when I do my eyeshadow. It's this one from Milani. This is in the shade 01 Nude. You can get this at Target. And then I also like to apply, so I apply that one, leave it for 30 seconds because those are the rules. That's what it says in the back. Leave it on for 30 seconds, and then I like to go over it with these P. Louise Beige Pro. This is in the shade Rumor 02. So that's what I'm gonna do right now as we go. I feel like I haven't filmed in a minute. I don't even know how to do this anymore. But yeah, so thankfully I don't even want to complain, even though I'm going a little bit crazy due to the fact that I have to like quarantine. But I'm blessed that me and my family got it very mild. I feel like me and my brother were the ones who got it the worst. But like not in a bad way. Like I did not have a fever. I did not have shortness of breath. As you can see, I feel like I look pretty normal right now. I do feel like I just have a little bit of nose congestion, but that's, oh, and then I have lower back pain, which if you didn't know, that's a symptom. That's a little bit crazy. But yeah, like I have a lot of lower back pain. But it's still like, when I found out I had it, I just thought like, immediate fear came to me, and I just thought like, oh my gosh, like what's gonna happen? Like when am I gonna lose my breath? You know, those kind of things. So it was just like going to bed, I was scared that in the middle of the night I was not gonna be able to breathe, or that I was gonna wake up with some like fever or something like that. But again, I didn't get that. If anything, I got more like I felt very fatigued. I felt very dizzy at first, nose congestion, lower back pain, things like that, but nothing too severe for me to have to go to the hospital, which I'm glad, because your girl don't got health insurance. I said it. Oh, I say I had to wait 30 seconds. Look at me just going in. I was supposed to wait 30 seconds, but I'm over here trying to talk to you. But yeah, so currently I'm going a little bit crazy, staying at home, but I don't want to complain too much because, like I said, at the end of the day, we didn't get it that bad. But it's, you know, COVID is real. I was scared, and I can't wait to go back to work. It's like sometimes when you're working, you're like, you know what, I need a break. And this was my break, but it made me go crazy because I can't go out. All I've done is just sleep. I lost my smell and taste, and I'm slightly getting it back. I literally woke up today being able to smell a little bit, so that made me happy. You guys don't know how important it is to be able to smell and taste. Like, it's crazy. Like, literally, I feel like I was just eating to get energy. I wasn't eating for pleasure, and I feel like I was doing that a lot, obviously. I mean, food is good, and I love to cook and I like to use a lot of spices, but not being able to smell or taste is horrible. It really is a horrible thing, but I'm getting better. With this Morphe JH35 brush, I'm going to grab this color right here, and we are just going to go in creating a V shape and slowly building up until you like the way that it looks. How I found out that I was sick, the thing is, I'm on my 9th day. The health department of LA actually called me and was asking me 1,000 questions. Literally, I was on the phone with them for 54 minutes to be exact. They were just asking me basically when was the last day I worked and all that stuff, because my symptoms, it started as a cold. At least that's what I thought it was. And I had gone to Target, and I feel so guilty, but it's like I didn't know that during that time I most likely, oh, you see I'm tripping over here. Most likely I was already positive for COVID, but I didn't know. But I obviously wore a mask and all that stuff. But I went and I got like a humidifier, and I got some Vicks, and I got some chicken noodle soup, things like that. But I didn't know. It wasn't until, so that was Saturday. That's when I started feeling sick, Saturday evening. And then I was a little bit sick on Sunday, Monday. I had a little bit of a headache, and I took some migraine pills. And then it wasn't until Tuesday morning when I woke up early, got ready for work. I had my coffee. And then right before I left to work, because I normally always, 99% of the time, before I literally step out of my room to go to work, I usually spray perfume. And I had just bought a new perfume on Saturday. So I was trying to smell it, and I couldn't smell anything. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. And I was like, am I tripping? Did they rip me off about this perfume? But I couldn't smell anything. So I was like, oh, no. So I went to the kitchen, and I got this bottle of garlic that I have, and I couldn't smell the garlic. I couldn't smell the Parmesan cheese. I started freaking out. And if you know that coffee spikes up your anxiety. It's so bad for you when it comes to that. And I have not drank coffee for that reason, because I knew that my anxiety would just go crazy. But I miss it. And I'm not going to have a cup of coffee until I'm clear, because I don't want to mess with my system. But I freaked out, and I decided to text my boss, and I told him, listen, this is what's going on. I'm going to go get a test done. He wanted me to get one done as soon as possible, obviously, in case that I had exposed, if I have it, I might have exposed somebody, so they all need to get tested. So I went to go get a rapid test, and here's the thing. The guy told me that I was negative. So it was a huge relief for me. I literally cried because I was freaking out. And I called my mom, I called my dad. No, my dad called me. I called my job, I called my friend. I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm negative. I'm so happy, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't until I got a call around 6 p.m. at night telling me, oh, hi, is this Ashley? I'm like, yes. Oh, this is the doctor, blah, 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 where you came and got tested. I just wanted to confirm that you know your results. And I was like, yeah, I'm negative. He's like, no, you're positive. And I started crying, and my anxiety just went off the roof, because how dare you? I was actually going to go to work, but I said, nah, I'm just going to take today off. How dare you say I was negative, and then you call me, now you're telling me that I'm positive. And then, so I took my mom to get tested the next day, and she was the same as me, positive. I went and I got another test done, like a regular one, that's not rapid, just like as a second opinion. And yeah, it turned out positive. So I was like, all right, well, it's for sure, obviously I'm positive, but I was just having to wait it out, because I actually had a friend who tested positive for 4 weeks. I cannot afford to not work for 4 weeks, y'all. Like, I'm already tripping out that I had 2 weeks without like pay. But yeah, that's the story. And maybe y'all don't care, but that's the story. Now with this JH33 brush, it doesn't have anything. I'm just going to use this to lightly buff up this color in circular motions before applying a transition shade / brow bone color very lightly. With this Morphe JH34 brush, I'm going to grab this color right here. And I'm going to use this as my transition shade. So right below the brow bone, I'm adding this color. Just going like this. What is this, like circular motions? By the way, I hope y'all know that I'm wearing a wig. I mean, you can see the lace. I was a little lazy to do my hair. Now, time to go ahead and cut the crease. So I'm using this e.l.f. 16-Hour Camel Concealer. Now, this is in the shade Fair Warm. And I'm using this Morphe M224 brush, which I really, really like to go ahead and cut the crease. So I'm going to lightly... And this takes a lot of concentration for me. So just create the shape that you're satisfied so that we can apply that eyelid shade. But yeah, I mean, again, like I said, you guys, I am so grateful for the fact that I did not have to go to the hospital, and I really hope that when I go get tested again, which is going to be a few more days, that I will turn out negative, because I just want to like move past this. And just be careful, guys. Social distance, wear your mask, wash your hands, sanitize, especially during this time that we are in the cold season now. Just be careful, because COVID and the cold, like a regular flu, the symptoms are very much alike. So just be careful. And I was so excited for Thanksgiving this year. We were going to make some steak and some macaroni and cheese, biscuits, mashed potato and gravy. But due to everything that was going on and I couldn't taste or smell, we didn't really end up doing anything. And it's okay. I have Christmas, and I hope that by then I can get my full taste buds back. So, but yeah, just be careful. Like, it's a very scary thing. I didn't post it on social media because, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit embarrassed. And at the same time, more than that, I felt guilt. I felt guilt because I don't know if I was the one who brought it into this household and, you know, made my mom test positive, and my brother, who's high risk actually, also got it, but he didn't want to go get tested. But obviously he has it. But once we're done quarantine, he's going to get tested. But my dad's waiting for his results. But it's more like I feel guilty. I feel like I brought it in just because I went to go get tested and I tested positive. Does that make sense? Like, my mom gets tested at work all the time, and she came out negative at her job. Within just a few days that she was off, that she was in the household with me, you know? So I felt more guilt more than anything. So just be careful with your surroundings. Be careful with the people you hang out with. Like, I know it sucks not being able to be around friends and family, but more than anything, it wasn't even that I got sick. It was more that I was scared of getting anybody else sick. I cannot have that for myself, if that makes sense. But no more negative talk. I'm good now, hopefully. But yeah, you see, it took a long time. I've just been trying to talk because normally I just kind of like blah, 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 and then cut. And I understand that some of you guys like to see the whole process, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know what to talk about or what to say. Because when I do talk, they're too long. So I'm just trying to do my thing. Okay? Support me. Back with the JH35 brush, whatever's left on that brush of that really dark color that we use, I'm just going to go over the outer corner of the eye and also right above the crease to kind of smooth and darken up the crease a little bit more. But I don't want you to go too harsh, just very lightly. I grabbed a little bit more concealer because the line on the other eye is a little bit more defined. So I just want to define it a little bit more. I grabbed a little bit more of that dark color to focus it on the outer part of the eye. So just going in circular motions and making this a little bit darker. Now with this flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to grab this color right here. And I'm just going to tap this all over the eyelid where I concealed. And just keep doing this until you like the way that it looks. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face makeup and then come back and finish the eyes. With this Morphe 149 brush, I grab a little bit of that dark color that we applied on the outer part of the eye. And I'm just going to focus this on my lower lash line to smoke it out and make everything kind of even. So very lightly going back and forth and in circular motions. With a flat eyeshadow brush like this, and I'm grabbing this color right here, I'm going to go ahead and use this as my inner corner highlight. So I'm just going to pop this on right here, and it's going to help open up the eye a little bit and give it a nice little shimmer. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this black eyeliner. It's from MAC, and I'm going to put this on my top waterline. This is going to help blend my lashes with the lash band. Now with this MAC nude eyeliner, I'm going to put this on my lower lash line, and this is going to help open up the eye and give me a little bit of a Barbie effect. I already went ahead and curled my lashes. I am applying some mascara. This is from L'Oreal. It is the Voluminous Mascara. This is such a goodie. I mean an oldie but goodie. And I'm just going to apply this a nice little coat. I'm not going to overdo it because I'm going to be applying falsies. And honestly, I don't know what falsies I'm putting on because I've lost the box. So I'm going to put those on and that completes the look. So this is the final look. I am definitely digging this look. I think that I didn't get too many colors, so it's not too complicated. It's just that there's a lot of blending, which I feel like I left most of it on here so you guys can see. But if you guys like this look, make sure to hit that like button. Comment down below. Let me know. Do you guys like it? Will you recreate it? Or what other eyeshadow look you guys would like me to do? Comment down below. I love to interact with you. I upload beauty, fashion, lifestyle videos Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 12 p.m. So if you're into that content, consider subscribing. Hit the bell button to get notified when I upload a new video. Comment down below. I love to interact with you. And yeah, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. I do upload little previews of what I'm filming and all that good stuff. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!
Blouse.